All right, what's up, guys? Today we get to interview my friend Nico, and we're gonna talk about how we've both surpassed over $1 million in sales in ecom in the past 4 years. Nico and I are both in somewhat similar parts of our ecom career, and I would say we're both up and coming in the space, and I think we can provide a lot of value to everyone who's watching. All right, let's jump into this interview. I have some questions lined up for Nico, and I'm sure he's gonna provide a lot of value for everyone. All right, Nico, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you've come from the past 4 years?
Yeah, sure. So I'm 19 years old. I live in Vancouver, Canada. I've been doing ecom for like 4 years now. I started off with doing SMMA. I was doing social media marketing for real estate agents. My brother's a realtor, so I started off doing that. Um, but yeah, I took a turn into ecom because I wanted to have my own thing. Because when I had SMMA, even though I'm like entrepreneur, self-employed, whatever you want to call it, I'm still working for someone else because I got to run ads for someone else.
Yeah.
When I have my own store, it's just my own store. I'm running ads for myself. I'm doing everything, and I kind of like being my own boss and having to solve problems myself because the more problem solving you do, I don't know, the better you get at it. So
Yeah, for sure. So a question a lot of people always ask me, like, did you go to college? And for me, like, I am in college right now and I'll be graduating in June, but I know everyone's different. Can you talk about like your process of, thinking about going to school or going to school?
yeah, so I went to university for 3 months. I don't know if that's one term, half a term, whatever it is, but it was an experience for sure. It was fun having that lifestyle with all my friends. Going out to parties on the weekends. I don't know if you know Nathan Nazareth, but I went with him too, so it's pretty chills. We had some good grinding moments over there, but in terms of actual schoolwork, I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't try too hard. I didn't see that much value in it, and the uni that I went to, I would only start actually seeing business courses
Mm,
third year, and I
yeah.
was first year. So I asked Nathan too because they just updated the marketing in that school, and I was like, "Bro, how's social media marketing over there?"
Hmm.
And he just laughed and he was like, "Bro, like literally, it is so bad compared to
Yeah.
like we do because we do social media marketing all the time." He was like, "It is so bad and outdated."
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but but yeah, like I talked to my parents and I was like, this isn't really for me. I told them I wanted to take 1 year off, but I'm not going back. But yeah, it was an experience. But I honestly, in the area that I'm in, I feel like I just have to have the discipline into learning everything I need to learn myself.
Yeah.
So I need to go out of the way to learn how to do the ads, learn how to create a store, learn how to do this, and no one's gonna tell me go do this. So that's the only hard part. It's a lot of discipline, but I don't think I need school to be successful. I'm not shitting on school though. I think school's cool. I think the discipline you learn there is really cool.
Yeah.
The lifestyle, but yeah.
Yeah. I think college is good depending on what you want to do. I'm a business major, so my first 2 years I wasn't taking any business classes because it's all like backcourt stuff. And then the past 2 years, it's really just all theory based business, like lectures and readings. And it's literally reading from a textbook that's outdated. And I've yet to have like run an actual campaign in class. It's all like, theoretical like campaigns and what you would do. Um, and it's really I can't even relate to what I'm learning to the ecom I'm doing now. Obviously, there's different levels to it, but so far, it's just reading outdated books, and it doesn't make sense at all. I feel like it's such a waste of time. But I am a business major, and obviously, like doctors and in occupations like that, definitely go to college. And I agree, I'm not shitting on college at all. But I do feel like it. I do feel like I'm wasting my time sometimes that's in school, for sure.
I just feel like it needs definitely an update, and I don't blame them. It's hard to stay updated, especially when the education system is as big as it is.
Yeah,
It's a fucking multi-million-dollar companies running and
yeah.
thousands of students, so it's hard. But like for our mentorships, because we both have mentorship, it's easy because
Hmm.
we have a few students and we're just like, oh, let's film a new course. It's
Yeah,
definitely harder for school, but yeah, definitely not shitting. Like I used to shit on school, but everyone has their own thing.
yeah,
People are gonna shit on me for not going to school. I might shit on people for going to school,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, do just whatever you need to do. Like whatever gets you to your goal, just do it.
Yeah, and you can always go back to school. You can take risks young, and maybe try your business. If it doesn't work, you can always go back to school. It's not going anywhere. Um, but that's kind of my 2 cents on it. All right, let's start talking about some e-commerce. I know you guys want to learn some knowledge from both of us. So Nico, can you talk about like where you're advertising right now? Are you focused on paid ads, organic, and what platforms?
I've done organic, but I'm not a big organic guy. I think
Same.
it's dope, but
Yeah.
I honestly think organic is just for people who are time wealthy over money wealthy or whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, for me, I'd rather ads because I'd rather have more time in my hands.
Yeah.
But on organic, like I'm not shitting on it at all. I think it's the best business model there is
Yeah.
because 13-year-olds can do it.
For sure.
14-year-olds can do it. I've seen a 14-year-old. I did an organic for a 14-year-old. Like
Yeah.
literally, we made like 17K in 9 days or whatever. And it's kind of mind blowing how you can do that. But I'm definitely more of an ads guy because I feel like if you know how to do ads and you crack the code, you have a recipe that you can sell a lot of different products. You just need to know how to market it.
Yeah.
But in reality, you have the formula.
Yeah. Yeah. Organic is very low risk, and there's people who are crushing with it, and it does take time. But if you can get organic to work, the profit margins are crazy, and very low risk, a lot less stressful, honestly.
Yeah.
But
No,
then if you can get ads to work, you can scale it very aggressively and very quickly. So there's definitely pros and cons to both.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. And then let's see. Let's talk about your kind of your process behind product research and product testing and how much time you spend on that.
Yeah, so I used to do product research kind of like every day, a little bit here and there. But lately, since I have one store already, I haven't been focusing too much on product research.
Yeah.
Also, with my students, we've created such a nice community where they can copy my products, I can copy their products.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times, my product research comes from my students. So
Yeah.
one of my winning products came from my students. Shout out to Jay. He's my boy, and he's been killing it. But yeah, like I don't know, I don't focus too much, and I think product research. I don't think methods matter. I
Yeah.
don't think methods matter, because I've found winners on AliExpress, I found winners on Dropship, I found winners on just scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I think it's really more about just you have that vision to know if it's a winner or not.
Exactly.
You know how to market it.
Yeah.
But I don't really think it's like, oh, there's this strategy, you have to use the strategy to find winners. You can find winners anywhere. You could scroll AliExpress right now. I could go on TikTok, first post could be a winner, But yeah, it's just you always just have to have that mind open. So product research is 24/7. So even if you're at a store in person, and you see a
Literally.
product,
Yeah.
like it's just 24/7, but it's not 24/7. It's mixed.
Yeah. I always tell my students like there's no right or wrong way to find products. It's literally just a numbers game and getting these products out of your brain and on a Google spreadsheet to go through them. And you can find products like you said literally anywhere. I remember a couple years ago I was running ads on Facebook and I walked into a golf store and because I like golf and there was a rangefinder for like $400. I'm like, there's no way this is $400. So I went on AliExpress, found it for like 30, a decent one, and then I started running ads for it like first day, popped off, and I ended up scaling that up for like I don't know 10K profit in like 30 days. And I literally just going to the store like not even thinking about my business and just like boom, let's test this product.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to find products. It's just about just a numbers game really, just a numbers game about getting these products in a sheet.
100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, with my students, what we've been doing lately is when we give them activities to go do product research on their own, we tell them to write down pain points, hooks, and target audience right away.
Yeah.
And I feel like that helps because in order to know if it's a winning product, I feel like you got to think about the marketing already. You got to just be like, oh, this looks like a winning product, but let's think about it logically. Like, who would I target? What are they looking for? Does this solve their problems? Does this, solve an issue?
Yeah.
When you think about it more logically, it's easier to determine, oh, this is actually a very good winning product or it's pretty shit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just see a product and it's like, oh, that looks like a winner, but you got to like get a little deeper into it,
Yeah. All of my winning products, they have some sort of like emotional attachment to either a pain point or that person themselves, like makes them feel better. And that helps you write copy. And it also like makes sense why they would buy the product for whatever XY reason, why it makes them feel better or improves their life in some point. And yeah, there is a lot of cool products that just look cool, but they don't do anything. Like, and yes, that those are testable, but I haven't found a lot of success testing those just like very eye-catching products.
So I've had success with eye-catching products.
Yeah, I know they work. I know they work.
But honestly, it's not sustainable, or it's not really sustainable because then you get a lot of competition. Then you get like I don't know, it dies out, right? But it's definitely, I think they're really easy. Eye-catching products are really easy to just go like 1-2 months, quick buck and you're out.
Yeah.
That's it. You know? But
Yeah.
for emotional products, bro, my favorite. I just made a
For sure.
YouTube video for Mother's Day, and I was talking about
Yeah.
like how literally you just find an emotional product and people are just gonna buy it just because they're in their feels.
Yeah.
Just be like, don't you love your mother?
Yeah.
Don't you miss her? Don't you? It's just like,
Yeah.
oh man, I need to get this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Let's touch on like long term and short term products because a lot of people think dropshipping is so easy, but there is ups and downs. And I would say one of the cons is some products die out quickly, and you have to battle that. Um, so do you have any experience of having like products that go from short term to long term, or really turn into a brand? Can you touch on that?
I have mainly long term going to short term. Thinking it was long term going to short term.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more common for me.
for sure.
Uh, and like I said, it's just learning experience. Like I've lost money, and I think it's like I wouldn't have realized this shit if I didn't lose the money. I
Yeah,
wouldn't realize it if I didn't fail.
yeah,
And if I didn't realize it and I kept going and I didn't fail there, I could do a bigger failure later on because I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah,
So I'm really glad about it, and I'm happy. Like obviously I wish it didn't fail, but
yeah.
I'm trying to see it as a positive way. But yeah.
Yeah. My solution for having going from short term to long term is it's always been one product stores with a product, winning product. And then once that starts to die out, you want to start adding more products to your store in the same niche. So people start shopping around your store and raise your AOV. And then what's going to happen is you're going to pop a winner with one of those products you're adding. And then you're going to start scaling that product on the same store. So the store still stays alive and people buy both products or even more products, and your average order value goes up and you can still remain profitable. And then that starts turning into a brand. And I want to touch on that a little bit too. Like what's the difference between a brand and just a dropshipping store? I think the main idea behind a brand is people come back to your store to buy again, right? Because with dropshipping, you're running ads for a customer that you're probably going to see one time. That's not really a brand because they're not coming back. They don't really know your name or your brand. They're not familiar with your customer service or your product yet. But once you have good customer service, good shipping times, and they get your product, they're going to want to come back again. And then your returning customer rate goes up, and then you're getting sales without running ads, which is really what a brand is, in my opinion. You have that social presence, um, and then you're running ads and doing organic, and it just keeps growing and growing. Um, and I see so many dropshipping stores that people just pump and dump, and then they're never alive again, and they're dead. Where they really could have, done the extra work to really build that brand presence and keep their brand going. And ideally, you want to have, all your winning products stay alive, so you have 10 winning products on 10 different stores, and boom, like even if you're making $50 a day, $100 a day across 10 stores, that's really really good money.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. 100%. I think with branding and dropshipping, it's you can even have a branded store if you're dropshipping.
Yeah.
You don't need a brand. It's just here's the thing. Maybe you won't have the shipping times, but when I tested my product and I realized it was a winner, even though our shipping times were terrible, like our products was getting sent out like a month after.
Yeah.
Sent, not even received, sent.
Yeah.
So what we did was the store looks like a brand. Everything looks like a brand.
Yeah.
The reviews, the store, everything. It's just the shipping time. But so this was actually pretty cool. Problem solving.
Yeah.
We had getting emails. How long is it going to take? And then our supplier told us it's going to oh, there's a problem. It's going to take like a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck. So what we did was we sent an email to all the customers that ordered, and we told them we're sending you a free other like product. I don't know how to call it. A free other product in your order to apologize for the wait, and the free product is going to last you longer than what you waited.
Yeah.
And then I gave them a 50% code to come. So literally off a mistake we had, I checked the emails the day after. Everyone was just happy. They're like, "Oh, no worries. Thank you for being, like transparent, and thank you for the free bottle." No one was like fucking asking for a refund.
Yeah.
But it's all about just problem solving, and we just look like a brand, and people are buying because of the brand. You know, people don't buy dropship stores. They don't buy the product. They buy your message. They buy your lifestyle. They buy like what you give.
Yeah. And it's very important to be transparent with your customer service. And I know so many people who just don't do emails, don't respond to them. Like, you have to respond to these emails. Pay someone on Fiverr or online jobs to do it. But it really helps. It'll help your chargeback rate for sure. Even just offering like a 20% off code for long shipping times or whatever the problem may be. Just responding to their email helps a lot. And a lot of people think we're like Amazon, like they're gonna get their product in 2 to 3 days. Like, it doesn't work like that. Um,
Like, yeah.
All right, Nico, can you talk about some of your goals for the rest of the year and maybe even next year as well?
Yeah, for sure. I think my goal. So this year, not really a goal, but plan maybe. I want to move in with my business partner
Yeah.
somewhere, and or travel somewhere and just be able to work in the same roof with them because I feel
Yeah.
like we get a lot of work done. Apart from that, I just want to travel. I think I used to have a lot of monetary goals. I still have them there in the back of my head, but they're not my main focus. It's just money.
Yeah.
Money doesn't matter at the end of the day. But the stuff that money can get, like traveling, definitely want to travel a lot. Want to travel more with you. I want
Yeah.
to go to another. I don't know if I'm going to go to the Miami event, but I want to go to another event. You never
Yeah.
know.
I'm not gonna be able to make that one. I'm gonna be in Mexico, but damn, that those events are gonna be crazy, and there's gonna be more in the future, so I'm looking forward to those for sure.
Exactly, bro. I don't know.
This is gonna sound cringe, but like just how we're looking for winning products, like you need to be a winning person. Like you need to be taking action, and you can learn a lot on YouTube, but you're just on your phone. And there's times we got to put the phone down and actually, take some action and take risks and maybe lose some money, maybe make some money. Like you have to throw shit at the wall. If you don't know what you're doing, or get a coach, get a course. Like same way you pay your teacher in school to teach you. Like apply that to your life and business in any aspect.
100%, bro. Like, I've had students where they test one, two products and they get pissed and they're like,
Yeah,
I lost my money. And I'm like, okay, listen, I told you this on our onboarding call. I always tell them before they pay, I'm always like, listen, this is like, it may work in 10 products, it may work in 15, whatever it is, but
yeah,
just keep going. But it's like, fuck, man, if you're just not willing to see the bigger picture, I don't think this is for you. Like, you can do
yeah,
other stuff and, there's something else out there for you where you can make a lot of money. But in this area, at least, like, you just have to be comfortable with failing because you're failing 9 times and winning 1 time. And
yeah,
that one time of winning is, outweighs the 9 times. But you got to be
for
comfortable
sure.
with the 9 times.
Yeah. Um, Kind of touching on that, how much do you like to spend per product test? Because it is, once you hit that one winner, it completely outweighs your entire past 3 months of product testing, and maybe even one day. Sometimes.
Yeah.
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 So how much do you spend?
Uh, don't have a limit.
Yeah.
Sometimes analytics are shit at fucking $50, and I'm just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Or sometimes analytics are good at 50, then get terrible at 120. Like
Yeah.
I just let it spend until I think it's good.
Yeah.
I don't think us as experienced dropshippers should have limits to like, oh, it has to be this, because we have good judgment. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just a lot of my students like ask like, when should I turn it off? When should I kill it? And I say like a general rule of thumb between $50 and $100 to properly analyze. But like
yeah,
for me, like I'm not worried about spending $100 or even like 150 on a test. Like it's you just want to see the numbers. But some people a lot are in very strict budgets. So I always say like 50 to 100. And a lot of people like $6 spent, like there's no clicks. I'm like, dude, let it spend. Like just don't look at it. Like just close your laptop and come back in a couple hours.
I remember those days though when
Oh yeah.
$5 spent, and I was like,
Yeah.
live view, and I'm just like, am I gonna
Yeah.
make one sale?
Hmm.
Fucking, but yeah, dude, I remember those days. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
All right, Nico, answer the question. Is dropshipping dead?
No, no, no. Here's the thing. I can say yes and no, and it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because the truth is, whether something is dead or not, actually, it's fake. It's not dead. That means it's completely deceased. Not a lot,
Yeah.
but like it's there. It may have gone down or whatever, which is false also because the amount of sales that e-commerce gets every year is more and more.
Yeah, every single year.
Like it's false. But what people are saying, I'm just gonna say, if you're sticking to old ways, it's dead.
Yeah.
If you're not updating yourself, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Drop shipping is basically you have to stay up to date with new methods, new ads, new stuff every month.
Exactly. It's definitely not going anywhere. Like Amazon is obviously the big pie, and we're just getting crumbs, and those crumbs could be millions of dollars, and they're just there to grab. Um, and you're right. You have to stay up to date with new strategies, maybe new stores. It just there's gonna get more people in the industry, but like I say, most dropshippers suck, and they don't know what they're doing, and you just gotta filter those out and be better than your competition, and it's gonna
Yeah.
work. There's no reason for it not to work.
That's what I'm saying. Like I made a video and I was like, okay, revealing how we made 50K with our store, and literally I was just thinking about it is like, okay, we tested the product. There's nothing different to what we did than other stuff. The real reason was we just outworked our competition in every area.
Yeah.
Like store, marketing, product, and fulfillment.
Hmm.
Sending them a free bottle.
Simple.
Like it's the thing is people are not willing to work. If you just put in the work and you'll get the results at some point, bro.
Yep.
Just put in the work.
Yep.
That's it, bro. Like
Hmm.
it's really fun.
And I think the main issue is most of the time it's the product they're testing. And a lot of people think like, is my ad copy okay? Like, is my store okay? Like, even if it's like half decent, like you still need a winning product. You can have a great store with a bad product and it's not going to sell. You can have a really bad store with a good product and you're going to get sales.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. Product is like the whole reason they're buying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
unless they like the emotional stuff, you get them triggered or whatever, but
Yeah.
they're buying the product at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're running out of time. Nico, if you have anything you want to promote, your Instagram, whatever, please let us know. What do you have to offer for us?
Just check out my Instagram, bunch of feet pics. Now just check out Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, we'll I'll just send you my ad. You can just put it or something.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description below. You guys can click on it there.
But yeah, that's nothing to promote. Just subscribe to this guy's channel.
Appreciate that.
Watch the videos. Watch the videos.
Yeah, I know. I know my editing isn't the best, but I promise I provide as much value as I can in these videos. So just watch them through. They're not long videos. Like, just sit down and watch them. I can see your guys' when your drop off rate. Like, come on, you guys are missing out so much.
Dude, I remember those days too when I editing. I don't edit anymore, but it was so bad. But those were the best videos. They were the best information because the editing was so bad. I had to make up for it in the knowledge. So I would just like make a scripted video. But yeah. No, other than that, I'm chilling. I appreciate your time, bro. I appreciate you having me on here.
Of course.
Really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Really like it. I hope you guys learn a lot from this video. And comment down below if you have any questions. And Nico and I can both respond in the comment section. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it.
Peace, boys.
Peace. Peace out.